Hello, all my inspirational tea sippers. This is Shantae, and I'm back to you guys with another video. Happy Saturday. Probably by the time I put this video up, it will it's actually Sunday. But probably by the time I put this video up, it will be Labor Day Monday. So I pray that you guys are enjoying yourselves, having a great, safe, and happy holiday weekend. I pray that you guys are doing well. You know what I mean? Just holding on to hope and faith. The enemy is super busy, you guys, but God is just too real. He is just too real and too amazing. But I just wanted to kind of chit chat with you guys. I'm not consistent on my channel. Y'all already know this. There's a lot going on with the move, getting settled, situated, all that. But I got a bedroom set finally, and I just want to chit chat. I'm fresh out of the shower, and I felt like just doing some makeup therapy. And I want to just talk to you guys. So, first week of school started last week, and you know, the kids love their school so far. Tariana is in a brand new school that just opened, started Monday, the day that they started, on the 26th. Deanna loves her middle school. You know, everything is great, fine. Okay, so the first day of school starts, and everything is good. Deanna didn't get to start the first day because she needed a shot. Then by the time we went back and turned in the paperwork, they wouldn't let her start the first day, so she ended up starting the second day. So we doing all of this stuff. I go down to transportation because the kids are bus riders because of where we live now. So I went down to transportation to kind of figure out, like, where is the bus stop? What time would the bus be coming? You know, where would they get off at? You know, all this or whatever. So the lady tells me at transportation, the first day of school, you know, Terry was here visiting for 6 days. After 3 months, I miss my honey so much. So he took Tariana to school, and I took Deanna to school. The girls really wanted him here to see them off to school. So he came down and saw the girls off to school, and we had a wonderful visit. But you know, so he took Tariana to school. Unbeknownst to me, he told the teacher she was a bus rider. You know, she would be catching a bus. But when I go down to transportation that morning, me and Deanna, after we left her middle school, the lady tells me, you know, you have to, something happened with communication that day. And, you know, it wasn't communicating. So, you know, it would be in my best interest if I would pick up my kids for the first few days or the first week, just until they figure everything out. Transportation things was crazy. It was hectic. People were everywhere. It was just a complete madhouse everywhere. Y'all know how the first week of school go, right? Okay. So boom. She tells me that. I'm like, okay. So, but before we left, I'm like, you guys are going to be bus riders. So, you know, catch the bus home. You know, I was asking them what street we lived on, this and that, because we had just moved, and the girls kind of don't know this area neighborhood yet, right? So we're going over that the morning of school. Terry takes her. Me and Deanna are taking care of this, whatever, whatnot, right? So after transportation tells me this, I tell Terry, like, let's go up to the school early and let them know that we're picking up Tariana for now until the buses get everything together, blase, right? So we leave early. School don't let out until 3:25. So we get there to the schoolhouse, it's about 3 o'clock. So I tell the lady, like, first of all, they're like, do you guys have an orange pass? We're like, what orange pass? It's like, you need an orange pass in your window to tell you the kid's name and the teacher in order to pick up your child, this, that, or the other. I'm like, no, girl. And they made us go all the way home, you guys. So I'm telling her, like, before we go, I want you to know this is my daughter, and I didn't have my ID, so they made me go get my ID and all of this stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, but before I leave, this is what transportation told me. The buses are not communicating. They don't know. They don't have anything together yet. So, you know, this is what it is. I wonder if... okay, so... the buses don't have anything to get together yet, so let me go ahead and let you know my daughter, she needs to be out of class. Just let them know to bring her up front until they figure it out, right? So she's like, okay, but go home, get your ID. I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, I'm going to email the teacher. And Terry's like, email? Why would you send an email to end it? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's going to send an email. She's going to let the teacher know, don't worry about it. Let's go home and get IDs and come back. We'll be fine, right? So he's like, email. He was like, I get 1,000 emails a day, and I only open up about 3 or 4, only if it's say urgent. He was like, email? Why would she send an email at the end of the day on the first? I'm like, don't worry about it. She's going to take care of it. Why are you tripping? So Okay, so we go home, we come back at the end of the day. So we get the orange tag, the orange sticker, and I'm like, okay, can we go get our child? They were like, no, you guys have to get in line. Mind you, school is out already and the line is wrapped around in rows. It's gonna take us about at least 35 minutes, 40 minutes just to get into the line to get, and I'm like, you didn't let the teacher know. Why is my baby not in the office? So when we get back with our IDs, I'm like, where is my baby? Why is she not in the office, right? They're like, I don't know. You know, you have to get back in line to go pick up your baby, right? So we in line and we are heated. We're like, okay, whatever. I'm like, let's just do what they're asking us to do. You know, whatever. Let's just get in line, get my baby. So we waiting in line 30, 35 minutes. They letting out each one child individually, checking your orange sticker. And then they go inside the building and grab the child out and put the child in the car, close the door, let the door drop. Each and every child. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, and Terry was like, if my baby not in this car, I'm going to be in this schoolhouse, I'm going to be very upset because we came up here and told you guys before school was even out, you know what I mean? To like make sure that she's in the office or whatever and that she is, we're picking her up today, right? So we pull up to the door finally after about 40 minutes later. So we pull up to the door and the lady like, and then we showed her a little pass with the name and the teacher. And then it was a little Mexican boy right there and a little white girl right there. And so they look and I guess they called her name or whatever and she's not there. And we waiting. And then so she looked and pointed to the little Mexican boy like, and we like, come on. I mean, I get it, adoption, you know, foster people, but I'm like, no. And then so they scrambling around and it's kind of weird or whatever. And then she points to the little white girl like, could this be her? And we like, and I'm like, leave the window. He was like, no, I'm about to roll this window down and ask her where is my child? Because by this time they like, and then she comes to the window like, I'm sorry. Is there any other way that your child could have went home? Is mom or dad? I'm like, mom and dad is right here. That's dad and this is mom. Like, what are you talking about? She like, your daughter is nowhere on campus. We don't know what happened to her. She's not here. Go back to the front office and figure it out so you guys can come up with a plan to figure out where your baby is. Y'all, Terry must have hopped out that car. He was like, no. I'm driving, trying to go back around to the front office. He hopped out the car. He was like, no, because I told y'all we was here before school let out. You about to figure it out and find my fucking baby. I don't give a... I mean, it's at this point, it's like crazy. I'm shaking. And I go around and I park in like the fire lane right in front of the lady gonna say, excuse me, tell her she cannot park right there. Mind you, school is out. They done picked up all the other kids. And she's talking about, I can't park right there in the red zone and you don't know where my baby is. I said, I don't give a F. I'm going to park wherever I want to park until you find my Emma effing baby. Like, for real. This is what's going on. No lie, no none of that. Let your baby be lost and let's see how holy you get. I'm like, no, I don't give a F. Like, really? You don't even know where my child is and you worried about me parking in the fire lane, ma'am? Screw your fire lane. We about to get it together. So the man come out, the principal come out, he come running out, the teacher, and he like, you guys need to calm down. You guys need to, and I said, don't come out here telling me to calm down. Do not come out here telling me that is not something you tell a parent to a missing child. You better shut the hell up talking to me like that. So we just went back. He was like, he was like, and your husband, I'm calling the cops. You're going to jail for assault. My teachers out there said that you slammed the door and you ran into them and you hit her. You assaulted her. Terry was like, check the cameras. I didn't assault anybody. He's like, you're going to jail. You are going to jail for assault. And I'm like, you are a liar. Find my baby. So the teacher's like, ma'am, you know, my husband is just outraged. It's like a mess. We were just like, he was like, I don't know where your baby is. Mind you, this 30 minutes, 45 minutes. They're like, we don't know where your child is. And so her teacher came out and she was like, I don't know. You know, all I know is I put her on the bus. And I'm like, she don't know, you know, where to get off. She don't know what stop. She don't know anything. Like, where is my baby? Like, it's going on 5 o'clock. School out at 3:25. I'm like, I'm going into a complete panic. And at this point in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm about to kill everybody in this schoolhouse if my baby do not turn up within the next few minutes. This is what I'm thinking. I'm like, Lord, where's my baby? Where's my baby? So Terry's still in there. I done already walked out of the office because I break out into a full blown sweat, chills, and I'm just like, I'm just so blow this. And Terry was like, I'm just so blow this. He was like, he was like, baby, I'm about to burn this school down. Like, I'm about to burn this school down. And I'm just like, I walk out the office and I'm just in a cold, cold sweat. And I'm just in my car and I'm calling Deanna. I'm like, is Terriana there? She like, no, she not here. I'm like, is Terriana here? No, she not here. And I'm like, oh my God, where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? I'm like, they about to die. Like, they are literally about to die. I'm just to go ham. And that was like the next moment I started getting all weary in my head, like weird and crazy, like, oh God, where's my baby? These about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like miscommunication. You done put my baby on the bus. My husband told you to earlier, but we came up here way before time to let you know, don't put her on the bus. She don't know where to go. The bus's system, whatever. Y'all got it all mixed up. So an hour is going by. No sign of Terriana. 30 minutes go by. No sign of hour and 30 minutes go by. No sign of Terriana. Where's my baby? They're like, we don't know. We're going to help you find her. We're going to figure it out. So her teacher is running all around trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, well, what street? Let me know something. What is going on? Blase, blase, blase. So after a while, they're trying to figure it out or whatever. And I'm like, you don't tell me to calm down. Wouldn't you be this upset? And he's like, I got all these kids. I'm like, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Wouldn't you be this upset if it was your child? He was like, well, I got this. I said, you're missing the point. You're not answering my question. You're not answering my damn question. Would you be this upset if this was your child? He was like, yes. I said, period. That's it. There's nothing else to say. So don't come out here trying to... That's what happened before I walked to the car. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm about to kill. Like, there's always a time to kill. Y'all remember that movie, A Time to Kill? When them men raped that girl and his daughter and all that, he ended up killing her in the car. Yes, there's always a time to kill. I don't care. When it comes to these kids, please don't. You know what I mean? Like, please don't. And so the teacher was like, I put her on the bus, whatever. She's just trying to figure out. She's so nice, black lady, black teacher, just great, amazing. I put her on the bus. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure out where she got dropped off at. Woo, woo, woo. So, like, after 2 hours, then Deanna called and say, Terriana just made it home. So it was like, she just made it home. The bus, she said she got off the bus and she was trying to figure out the neighborhood because she didn't really know. But her and Deanna have been playing in the neighborhood like for the last week and a half since we've been here. And so she kind of figured it out and figured her way and made it home. Boy. And I said, you know what? Oh my goodness. I told that man the next day, I was so uncomfortable with the fact that the first thing that he shouted because he knew they were wrong about what they did, miscommunication, the people in the front, y'all wouldn't let me go put my baby. You didn't call the teacher to let her know to bring my baby to the front office. Everything was just all off, all bad. And my husband was like, I'm calling the news. Y'all gonna be on the news. I'm calling the cops. So they was scared. They was nervous. It was just like a big, huge, giant thing. Like, the first day of school, at the end of the day, was just a total catastrophe. And I'm just like, thank God my baby made it home safe. Just thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. But I'm like, I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't rest for the fact that this is a black family. You know what I mean? A 2-parent home family. We're doing the best the best that we can with our kids, trying to work it out and maintain our marriage so that our kids can have a positive, healthy, 2-parent household. And nothing against those who don't. But I pride myself on us working it out and really, allowing God to restore our marriage. And the first thing you want to do is try to put my husband in jail and jeopardize everything that we got going on over a lie. You know what I mean? Why was the first thing that you would say to us is you're going to jail for assaulting my staff? You called assault on him. Do you not know that the first thing the cops would have came, they would have believed you and he would have been off to jail? So I just felt very uncomfortable. I felt like I couldn't trust him. I felt like, why would you do that? So the next day, I ended up taking Deanna to school, whatever. He went up to take Terriana to school, and we were like, we want to talk to the principal. Like, we need to know what's going on. So we ended up talking to him, and Terry was talking to him, and I got there kind of late. He was like, I got a lot to do, whatever. Your wife can come back, and talk to me at a later date. So when I called, they were in a meeting. And I was like, did you tell him everything? He was like, baby, I told him your heart. I told him what was going on and how he called assault and, how we felt very uncomfortable because I'm a tall black man, I'm a big black man. And, You know, things could have just turned completely left. You know, I didn't put my hands on her. Why would you call assault? Why is that something? You know, like we feel very uncomfortable. We feel like we can't trust you. Like it was your fault. You guys dropped the ball. Miscommunication. All of this went wrong. Just admit your faults. And, you know, and he was like, I apologize. I was like, I apologize. He was like, everything was just in a heated of a moment. You know what I mean? Like your baby was nowhere to be found. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. You know, we're going to get it together. We dropped the ball. We're going to change a few things as far as communication, this, that, and this, that, and the other. You know, I told him, like, you were wrong for that. Don't you ever in your life call assault on a lie. He was like, well, that's what my staff said. I said, they're lying. Check the cameras. They're lying. It's a bald-faced lie. You know what I mean? Like, don't come at me with no raw, fake excuses about what you think or what they said. You're lying. You're trying to cover it up. He was like, okay. Yeah, get it right. Get it together. Just admit your faults and let's move forward. You know, we got off to a rocky start. I apologize for our language and, you know, everything that was said, you know. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. That was just the way I would react. Hey, if my kids... Look, y'all was about to die that day. Me and my husband was about to go ham. We completely lost our minds that day. But so the next day we talked to the principal. Everything was good. We worked it out. He apologized to us. He assured us that, you know, they were gonna work it out. And so now they got the system down packed. The buses are in regulation. The kids are fine. Everything is good. And I just thank God for his grace and for his covering, and that I cover my kids every day. Even you guys, I pray for you guys as kids. I pray for my YouTube family and friends. I keep you guys covered. I pray for your mind. I pray for you guys. I really, really do. And now that I'm doing intermittent fasting, it allows me to be closer to God and allows me to have that time to just, you know what I mean, be empty and really just seek him. So I'm praying on your behalf, you guys. And I just thank God that my baby is safe, because I would have been in jail. I would have been doing life. I wouldn't be even coming to you guys with no more videos. Sorry. And that's just what it is. But I thank God that that's not my story. Thank God this is not my story. My baby is fine. She is good. She is well. The girls love their school. We are loving Texas besides this heat. But anyways, that is my story time about the nightmare first day of school, where the school lost my baby, y'all, for about 2 hours. It was about to go all the way down cricket, and that is what it is. But to God be the glory, you guys. Until the next time, inspire. Be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you.